What is up, my beautiful people? It is me, Z Masters, back again with another video. And today we are gonna do another story time with Z. I guess high school stories with Z. It's gonna be a thing. But basically, this story is gonna be about when I got locked in the high school restroom during lockdown, and it was intense. So let's get right into this. So basically, it was maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I was in my biology class. Yeah, I was in my first period class right as school started, and we were just doing our regular normal stuff, and I don't know, just doing notes and whatever. And then I asked my teacher if I could use the restroom, just using the restroom. And so I used the restroom, and I was just like messing around in there, right? And then I hear this, like, the overhead speaker, like when the principal talks to the whole school or whatever. It said lockdown, emergency lockdown, everybody close your doors and lock the doors. And I'm like, oh, okay. But I was like literally not even joking. I was taking a shit, and I tried to like squeeze that as fast as I could, like get it out. It was so bad. But basically I was like, okay, and I finished, right? I'm all done. And then I got out of there, and I went up to my door of the classroom, and I started knocking on it because it was locked. I'm like, oh gosh, no, it's not happening. And so then it's locked, and they do not open it because that's, I guess, the policy. You don't open the door unless like it's like a teacher that has a key to open it, because they don't want any like gun shooter guys in there or whatever. And so I was locked out. It was so creepy. It was so eerie too. Like, it was so weird because I was in there all alone. The hallways were totally empty, not even a security guard anywhere. And I was so confused why we were having this lockdown. Like, it was an emergency lockdown. It wasn't no drill or anything. And because if it was a drill, there would actually be security guards in the hallways. And so I went back to the restroom as fast as I could. I ran back in there and hid in the stall and like on the toilet, so my legs weren't even on the ground. And then I started walking. I hear like gunshots in down the street. I knew it wasn't like really close, but it was like a few blocks away, and there was gunshots like going on, and I could hear sirens going everywhere. And this is like when I knew like it was no joke, and I was so scared. And like, this is when my heart sank, and I was like, oh my god, is someone literally gonna come in the restroom and I'm gonna get killed or something? And I was so scared. And so basically I could hear all these sirens, and then I hear footsteps coming like down the hallway, because it was so quiet. Like, no joke, you could drop a pencil and then the whole hall, you can hear it like throughout the hallway. It was that quiet. And I could hear footsteps coming up, and I was like, oh gosh, this is the end of me. And I hear someone open the door. Oh my god, my heart just sank. Like, I was dead silent. You know, like when you guys get really nervous and your like whole body just freezes, and it's like literally so cold, and like you can like almost hear the sweat drops like fall onto the ground. It's that serious. I was so scared. And then all I hear is like someone open the door, walk in, and I hear a little bit of movement, and then they just walk out. And then I just hear the door slam, and I'm like, oh my god. And I literally was just sitting there for 5 minutes, not even doing anything. I was so scared. And so basically I finally got the guts to actually walk around and sort of look around the restroom. This is a pretty big restroom, so I was like looking around the restroom. There's nobody in there. It was completely clean because it was just the first period of the day. None of the toilets were used or anything. It was like super clean and everything. So like, I was in there, and then I tried to get out. Like, I wanted to see if it was like all good, like all the people were walking around or not. I tried to open the door, and I noticed it was locked. And at this point, I'm like, oh shit, I've been locked in the school restroom. This is so bad. But then at the bright side, like, I still thought there's like gunmen or something like going on. And so I was like, wait, if it's locked, then I'm good, because that means they can't come in here unless they would shoot the door down. And I doubt they would want to go into the restroom anyways. They'd probably want to go into a classroom full of kids, that sounds really bad, but it's pretty good for me, because then I'm way less likely to be killed or in any situation like that. So yeah, then at this point, maybe 5 or 10 minutes later, I was like, well, I don't think anything's going on. I could still hear like gunshots going down, and like I could hear sirens loud and clear, and I wasn't really scared that much. I was like, maybe we should have a little bit of fun about this. Like, maybe I should like chill, because I know I'm not gonna get hurt because the door's locked. I'm stuck in here. Might as well have some fun with it, right? And so I start like I break open the toilet paper thing, or like I don't know what it's called, but I started wrapping myself up like a mummy because I was so bored and I had nothing to do, and I was literally in there for maybe a period and a half. And then I started pulling out my phone and Snapchatting it all, and all I'm getting is all these messages from all my friends, like saying, "Oh my God, are you actually really stuck in the in the restroom?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am." And then I just keep on doing Snapchats, and it was really fun. And I don't know, I thought it was really funny, but then I started like clogging all the toilets just because I don't know, I was super bored, and I was in there for like 45 minutes, and it was just like terrible. At first, like the first maybe 20-30 minutes, I was so scared, but then I was like, okay, well, I mean, I'm not gonna get hurt or anything, and I'm stuck in here, I got nothing else to do, and I'm not gonna sit on the toilet and do nothing, so I might as well do something out of it. But yeah, that was really it. And then I get the all clear, and then I hear the security guard like start fiddling with the door, and then he's like opens the door, and he's like, he sees me in there, and he's like, "What are you doing in here? Why aren't you in class?" I'm like, I don't know, I got locked in here. And he says, "No, there's nobody in here." And I was like, yes, I was in here, I was on the stall, I was hiding. And then he's like, "Oh, well, I didn't check any, like, he just looked under, like, to see if there's any feet, but no, I was sitting on top of the toilet because I didn't want like anyone to see my feet." And I didn't think, like, I was so scared, I didn't even talk. Who would, like, honestly. But so then he's like, "Oh, okay, you're okay, it's all right, there's just go back to class now, and then you'll have further announcement." And I was like, okay. So then I went back to class, and then I hear from all the kids, like, I told my teacher, "You guys locked me out, why didn't you guys open the door?" And then I was like, "I did the knock, like, we have like a little classroom knock, which is kind of cool." And then they didn't open it, and they're like, "Oh, well, our teacher had a freaking stapler in her hand, and she was about to staple me, like, if I opened that door." Like, it was really funny. And then I guess all the kids in my classroom were hiding in the cabinet, because it's a science room, so the cabinets are pretty big, and so it was just really fun. And I was scary, but I don't know, it's a story I'll remember for the rest of my life. But yeah, that's really it, guys. If you guys have any cool stories, go ahead and tell me in the comments. I don't really care. But yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below what you think, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace. I'm out. See ya.